Islam Makhachev, you know, pound for pound, I think 1 or 2 now. I think Topuria might be number 1, I think. Anyway, he's in the top 2 pound for pound at the moment. So it's not like, you know, it's one thing to fight the second best in the division, but he's a super fight. He's a big touch. But you are the best in the division. What's your mindset heading into a fight like this?
Yeah, just going in. Obviously, I think he's one of the best fighters in the world. I don't look at it as like he's a different weight class. I just look at it as he's coming up to fight me in my weight class. I think it's a tough fight. I definitely think he's one of the best champions at the moment. Obviously, he's vacated the belt, but he's like one of the long reigning champions. So I'm excited. Toughest fight of my career. Feel good. Feel like I got the right game plan. Now it's just a matter of putting it together on the night.
Yeah. When you're about to lead into a fight, do you see the quotes from other fighters and all that, or you just try to block it out?
I try and block it out. Sometimes, obviously, it's hard not to see it. I just try and block it out. Everyone has to have an opinion. So yeah, I try not to take too much of it on board.
What's the fighter that you've hated the most going into a fight with?
Honestly, I don't reckon I've really ever hated an opponent.
Yeah.
Especially not in the UFC. I've never hated someone. Never. I mean, there was a guy, Alden Bates. It was my first loss, and that I didn't hate him, but that was that was probably the most anticipated I wanted to get a fight back.
Wow.
But that was because I had lost to him, then got him back.
Because for people watching...
Respect to Alden. Alden's out there doing his thing.
Well, for people watching, so you came into... And this is just such an incredible story about overcoming adversity. You come into MMA and you lose your first 2 fights.
Yeah.
When I found that out, it blew my mind. Because like a guy as talented as yourself, it's like, how does that happen? But it just shows you that everyone's journey is different. You know,
sure.
It's not just like this the whole time. It can be down, it can be up.
Yeah.
When you lose your first fight, what are you thinking?
I mean, it was hard, because it was such a rough sport. You get beat up, going home, and my parents are sort of still just learning the sport, and then they sort of see you just come home and get beat up. It's rough, but I still love competing, still love the sport, so just got better from that, but then obviously had another fight.
So the second loss, what do you think of that?
Same sort of thing. It's like, oh, why am I doing this? But still love the sport, love training, and then my coaches also wanted me to give more, so he kept pushing me, but then just got a win, and then just kept training, kept getting wins together.
Do you think it's just a matter of just keep turning up, just keep turning up to training and progressing, or was there a specific chat you had with the coach? Because I'm sure if you did some kind of research on the amount of fighters that step away if they lose their first 2 fights or 3 fights or whatever, I'm sure it's a pretty high percentage. You go, you know what, this is not for me, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. Coming back from a third, if I'd have lost the third, how could you come back from that?
Yeah.
But we sort of, after I lost the second fight, me and my coach said, get to 10 wins, which was a pretty big goal. But from there, it was just a matter of turning up every day, just day in, day out, and just still trusting the process and just turning up every day.
Is that something you kind of tell to a young girl or guy that's trying to get into any sport, is just trust the process?
Yeah, 100%. I think the process is everything. Turning up every day. You're going to have good days, bad days, but I think the person that just keeps showing up, keeps staying focused on the goal and keeps turning up will always be better than the person that shows up less consistently.
Now, you've had a bit to do with Alex Volkanovski and Robert Whittaker as well, but I guess, do you remember the first time you met Volk?
Yeah, it must have been around when he fought Islam the first time, I'm sure, in Perth. Actually, he commentated a fight. I fought a guy named Kevin Jousset on the local scene in Melbourne, and he commentated a fight of mine. And that was the first time I'd met him.
Yeah.
And that was surreal. I think that was just before he won the world title. So, that was the first time I met him, and he was obviously an idol of mine then, and then he went on to do what he did.
What's it like seeing everything that he's achieved? Does it really give you motivation to go, obviously, Volk is Volk, but, another Aussie is doing something great, maybe I can have my version of it, Yeah,
100%. Seeing him win the world title and then go on to reign as a defending one of the great champions ever, definitely inspiring. It definitely made me believe that I could do it way more. Yeah. Just seeing another Aussie clear the path. Yeah. Obviously, Rob did it, and then Volk even cleared an even bigger path. So, I'm just following their footsteps.
And what's something you're about to fight Islam for a massive, massive fight, November 16th? What's something that you think he's probably not going to be prepared for in you, where he's kind of underestimating you?
I think maybe the grappler. Maybe I think his best. He probably in his best mind would be thinking, take me down, hold me down, submit me. So I think the grappling I'll be able to surprise him.
Yep. Just a strength in the grappling as well.
Yeah, I believe so. The right techniques for his sort of A game, I think will throw him off a bit.
Yeah. And do you find when you go into fights, people are surprised about, because like sometimes when Islam might go in fight, they'll be surprised at, how good he is at wrestling or whatever. Do you find how when you go into fights, people are surprised how good your striking is sometimes? Like they think they get, that they can stand with you, and then all of a sudden they're on the back.
Yeah, I think so. I think, just staying calm in there, they sort of underestimate how much that can confuse you when someone's so calm. And then, I think I'll be on the feet. I believe we'll spend a lot of this fight on the feet, and I'll be able to surprise him.
Yep. And outside of Volk, non-Aussie, who was the MMA fighter or UFC fighter that you looked up to, or at least was a fan of growing up?
I liked someone like Anderson Silva was good. The Spider. He was I thought he was incredible. But been some great way. Even like Carlos Condit, he was a good fighter.
He was so good.
Yeah, he was cool to watch.
Yep. Rory, he used to have crazy fights. Is Rory
McDonald?
Yeah, I think it's Rory McDonald.
Yep. He was great.
Robbie Lawler?
Yeah, that was a great fight. That was
holy,
yeah,
he was
for
so
sure.
good.
Robbie Lawler was awesome.
Mate, you find an MSG in New York. In combat sports, in sports in general, this is a famous arena. In my opinion, the fight of the year. Like you have to. If you're not watching this fight, you don't like combat sports. It's one thing because I'm sure you would have watched these things, but you are now in it. What's it like?
Yeah, it's a dream, for sure. I'm excited. New York, what a city! And then MSG, so iconic, big venue. Couldn't be prouder, bringing my team with me, the people I've been with since day one, and I think it's at the end of the day that octagon it's the same wherever it is. I think when I get in there, it'll be just business as usual. Do
you find heading into this fight, because it's so big, like it's on a whole nother level to your last fight in regards to your name now as well, but Islam as well, is the mentality a little bit different at all? Like you can kind of feel it to a degree, or no, it's the same as, the last 10 fights?
It's obviously, it's different, but it's also my mindset's the same. I feel like I'm the underdog. I feel like I've got everything to prove. So the mindset's much the same. Yeah, I feel like he's the pound for pound number one, and I'm trying to sort of chase that. So I feel like I'm just on the chase as per usual.
Is there any part of you that's like the whole Volk Islam thing, like he's an idol of yours and you love watching, it's like, geez, I'd just love to get that back for Australia and Volk?
Yeah, for sure. Just watching what Volk did to him, that first fight definitely gives me confidence, I aspire to be someone like a champion like Volk, and I definitely want to get it back for him. Mate, for Aussies.
Absolutely. You're in the whirlwind of it, and so you're probably not thinking like this, but like just a young Aussie lad, going all the way over there to New York to the fight of the year, do you ever just sit back and go, is this even happening right now? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, a little bit, but also like stay on task. The team's going to be with me, the same people I've been with since day one. So we just take the challenge head on and get the victory.
Speaking of team, so you've been the same team day one?
Yeah.
So I can ask you some honest questions then. Who's the biggest pest?
Ben, for sure.
Ben, massive pest?
Ben, yeah, for sure.
Who's the biggest joker?
Probably Ben as well.
Who needs to have more showers?
Ooh. Ryan. Go Ryan.
Ryan? Mate, because in whether it's an NRL pre-season or a fighting scene, there's a lot of boils getting around. Blokes need to have more showers.
Or Lawrence, maybe. Lawrence. He's the head chef as well.
Is there any young fella here that you're like, or young girl here coming through that you're like, they've got something about him?
Lawrence, he's been at the gyms. I think I've known him since he was really, he was doing the kids class. He's probably 12.
Wow.
And now he's 21-year-old
no
beast.
Way.
He's been killing in the amateur scene. He's one of my toughest training partners.
Yep.
So I think he's got a big future.
Wow. It's interesting. Do you enjoy the fact that, because you would have been that to someone, when you come into a gym or training and you're younger, you look up to the older guys and you're like, they've got it all figured out and they know exactly what to say, and then now you're that to someone else. Does that feel weird sometimes?
Yeah, it is weird, It definitely is weird because I still feel so young and young in the sport, and I still look up to some of the greats before me. So it is weird, but I'm just trying to, I guess, lead the way.
Yeah.
Show all the younger, even the people at the gym, that anything's possible. You just got to turn up day by day.
Are you a big visualizer?
Yeah, I like to visualize.
What do you see MSG biggest fight of the year, Islam Makhachev. What are you seeing?
I just see like a finish. I see a finish happening. I see the crowd going wild and just turning to the corner and just see him going berserk.
Oh, man, I hope so. I hope so. And just finally, as a very, very proud Aussie, we've got such a rich history of Aussie battlers, the underdog, chip on the shoulder. No one respects us, so we'll go and show them. Does that sometimes get you across the line when you just need that little bit of extra motivation?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like that's my mindset. I feel like I've got everything to prove this fight. Biggest, pound for pound number one, biggest venue in the world. Yeah, I feel like I've got everything to prove. Aussie battler's going to get through.
Mate, if we can just get a Commodore over there and you can exit in a Commodore or even drive in a Commodore,
Smoke
maybe.
it up and leave.
Mate, ring walk out, do burnouts, go in, knock someone out, burn out on the way out.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do on the FC. Mate, I appreciate it, man.
There must be a Commodore out in New York somewhere.
Mate, surely there's a Commodore out there, mate. Mate, I really do appreciate it and good luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. November 16th, K-On main event. You do not want to miss it, guys. It's going to be the fight of the year.